Parker Schnabel, the determined gold miner from Discovery Channel's Gold Rush, is going all in on expanding his mining empire. This ambitious move involves major financial investments, from acquiring new heavy machinery to scouting fresh ground for untapped gold. Dominion Creek has proven to be both a strategic opportunity and a formidable challenge, testing Parker's leadership and pushing the limits of his mining expertise. As Parker Schnabel gears up for Gold Rush Season 16, the scale of his preparations is nothing short of staggering. What was once a modest mining setup in Alaska has evolved into a high-powered industrial gold operation that rivals full-scale commercial enterprises. At the heart of this transformation is Parker's ever-growing fleet of machinery and arsenal of heavy equipment, technology, and infrastructure that allows him to dig deeper, move more ground, and chase bigger paydays than ever before. The latest addition to this mechanical army? 3 brand new water pumps, each priced at a jaw-dropping $180,000, bringing the total spend to $540,000. These high-capacity pumps can push up to 7,600 gallons of water per minute, a critical necessity for running the multiple wash plants spread across Parker's mining grounds. "We live and die by the water pump," Parker explained. "When the pumps go down, everything stops, wash plants shut down, and the gold stays in the ground." Delivered fresh from the manufacturer with 0 hours on them, the pumps came with a small surprise: no fuel. $500,000 and they can't even fill the tank, Parker joked, laughing off the inconvenience. Despite the dry tanks, these pumps will soon be pumping lifeblood into the mine's processing systems and joining a lineup that already includes 22 other pumps across multiple locations. A heavyweight fleet for a high-stakes game. But water pumps are just a small piece of the puzzle. Over the years, Parker has assembled a jaw-dropping collection of mining machinery that underscores the scale of his ambition. At the center of his fleet are the massive excavators, dozens of them ranging from nimble 30-ton diggers to 100-ton giants capable of stripping overburden at record speed. These machines feed into a fleet of rock trucks that rumble through the site, hauling tons of dirt from the cuts to the wash plants with military-like precision. Then there are the bulldozers, which level ground, push pay dirt, and shape the mining terrain for optimal access. Wheel loaders, gravel screeners, and dozens of support vehicles such as service trucks, fuel tankers, and transport rigs round out the operation. It's not just a mine, it's a moving city powered by diesel, hydraulics, and pure determination. Parker's wash plant fleet is equally impressive. The iconic Sluicifer, a workhorse of past seasons, is undergoing fresh preparations for another tough season. Keeping it running falls to a team of skilled mechanics, including Alec Kelly, whose clean and methodical work Parker deeply respects. Spare parts, zero tolerance for downtime. One of Parker's key strategies is to anticipate breakdowns before they happen. His shop is stocked wall-to-wall with spare parts, often in quantities that might seem excessive to an outsider. But Parker knows the reality: even a small mechanical failure can result in weeks of downtime, costing hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars in lost production. If there's even a 5% chance something might break, and it leads to 6 weeks of downtime, then it's worth stocking the part, Parker said. "We can't afford to wait. You lose time, you lose gold." Much of this preparation is driven by the sheer size of Parker's latest acquisition, 7,500 acres at Dominion Creek. It's a vast, untouched stretch of Yukon wilderness, and it will take everything Parker owns, and then some, to properly explore and mine it. He's already testing new terrain with specialized off-road vehicles like the Sherp, a Ukrainian-built amphibious truck capable of reaching the most inaccessible corners of his claim. It's all part of his strategy to stay ahead in the ever-tougher race for gold. Parker's journey from teenage miner to full-blown industrial operator is a remarkable story of growth, grit, and guts. What started with borrowed machines and inherited claims has grown into one of the largest and most organized operations in the history of Gold Rush. His approach is simple: think big, plan bigger, and never stop pushing. With a fleet that could rival a small construction company and a mindset focused on efficiency and scalability, Parker Schnabel is prepared for whatever this season throws at him. And if there's gold in the ground, you can bet Parker's machines will be the first to find it. At just 30 years old, Gold Rush star Parker Schnabel has built a fortune few could imagine, thanks to years of relentless hard work, strategic risk-taking, and an unshakable dedication to gold mining. But despite his impressive net worth, Schnabel's personal lifestyle remains surprisingly modest. In a recent interview, Parker opened up about how he chooses to spend his money, and it's not on luxury cars, designer clothes, or mansions. In fact, he doesn't even own a house beyond the one at his mining site. During a short stay in Los Angeles, he revealed that he was crashing on a friend's couch, further proving that flashy living simply isn't his style. "I really haven't splurged," he explained. His priorities lie not in material possessions but in creating meaningful experiences with those closest to him. Big money, bigger investments. While Parker may not be spending lavishly on himself, he's certainly not afraid to pour money into his true passion, mining. His recent expansion at Dominion Creek represents one of his biggest financial risks yet. Season 15 of Gold Rush revealed that Parker invested a staggering $15 million into acquiring and developing new ground, an ambitious move that highlights just how committed he is to the long game. Dominion Creek is not only vast, but challenging. The operation has already faced major setbacks this season. Early on, his crew discovered that one of the key zones, called the Long Cut, was still frozen solid and not ready for sluicing. To get things moving, they had to dig an 8,000-foot ditch, an enormous task meant to drain and thaw the ground faster. On top of that, crucial equipment like the 480 excavator broke down, racking up repair costs between $20,000 and $30,000. Even with all that investment, results have been slow. 1 week saw a disappointing 5.6 ounces of gold recovered. More recently, the team pulled in 30.80 ounces worth about $77,000, still far below expectations for an operation of that scale. These setbacks have Parker questioning whether his strategy will pay off in the long run, but if there's one thing he's known for, it's resilience. Investing in people and shared moments. Although Parker avoids big personal purchases, he does open his wallet for the people who matter most. One of his favorite ways to spend money is by creating memorable experiences with family and his hardworking crew. He once took his father to a World Series game and makes it a point to treat his team to annual trips, whether it's a hunting expedition or a few wild nights in Las Vegas. He believes these shared moments are worth every dollar. It's an investment in the relationships that have supported him through the toughest seasons. "I'm a big fan of really solid shared experiences," he has said, and it shows. Parker also credits his work ethic and mindset to his family roots. His great-grandparents settled in Alaska in the 1930s, and his father, now nearing 70, still puts in long days at the mine. One of his most cherished memories is a summer spent working side by side with his grandfather. Each night, they would share dinner, and Parker would listen to stories from the past, moments that shaped both the man and the miner he is today. A different kind of wealth. Parker Schnabel might be sitting on a fortune, but he's not chasing the millionaire lifestyle. Instead, he's reinvesting in his operation, betting on himself, and surrounding himself with people who've been there since day one. Whether he's hauling dirt in the Yukon or sleeping on a couch in LA, his values remain the same: work hard, stay grounded, and make the journey worthwhile. As Gold Rush charges into Season 16, one thing is clear: Parker Schnabel isn't just digging for gold. He's building a legacy. Despite his young age, Parker Schnabel consistently demonstrates a level of vision and maturity well beyond his years. At just 30, he's not only managing one of the largest gold mining operations in the Yukon, but he's doing so with a strategic mindset that rivals seasoned industry veterans. Parker doesn't just think about the next gold weigh-in, he plans for the long term, making bold investments, embracing calculated risks, and constantly pushing to expand and innovate. His ability to lead massive crews, juggle million-dollar budgets, and maintain a clear focus on future growth proves that he's not just a young miner, he's a forward-thinking entrepreneur shaping the future of modern gold mining.